resolutions again?
Anything.
Well, all of us know what the topic is, so we have only 2 minutes to talk. Louder?
Yes.
Since it's the new year, I'm gonna make sure that I'll be loud and clear. Is it fine?
Yes.
Okay. Since it's new year, I hope that we will see to it that we have a blithesome year, this 2015, and all of us will be hopeful. And of course, New Year resolutions are very famous in this time of the month. So I would like to call our first Toastmaster Rukea, to come in front. So I Toastmaster, what is your New Year's resolution this 2015? And mention 3 New Year resolutions and explain why.
3 and 1.
Yeah, explain 3 and then
Resolutions means aims.
goals.
Hello, Toastmaster, fellow Toastmaster. Good evening to you all. As we are New Year's and everybody has aims in his mind or planning for something coming this year or next year. This plan for this year is 2 big aims that I improve my skill in carries and Toastmaster. In carries to develop myself in some softwares and some things to know how to connect with the managers and connect with the employees and employment. For Toastmaster, I hope to finish my CL and CC. Why? Because I want to, at first, I want to help my club, and second one, I have to help myself. As you know, I'm here 1.5 years or 2 years. Yeah, 2 years now. And I was really that shame to speak in front of people. And now I can speak in front of people. And I show all those people, they say, yeah, you cannot speak in front of people because my English language is 3rd language. My language is 3rd language now. But now I want to show them I can come and advance. And I can do everything I wanted and to gain some skills they don't have it in the video list, like Revit, like project management, like everything. I don't want to say it here now. After I hope that to improve my skills and yeah, thank you.
Toastmaster Rukea. I hope you fulfill all those goals this year. And for my next speaker, let me call on Toastmaster Teva. It will be easy, a simple one. No? Okay? Okay. I want to hear this person talk more. And I call on Toastmaster James. Your question would be, what is your most memorable New Year celebration and your worst New Year's celebration?
My most memorable New Year celebration was in 2006. That was the time when I finished my high school, and I had all the reasons to party, I had all the reasons to do all the crazy things. So at that time, we just finished the end of the exam, which is called the Kenya Certificate for Secondary Education. And then we did not sleep on that day. We went all the way to the beach. From the beach, that was at 6, we moved to the club. From the club, we went to my friend's house. From the house, that was in the morning, we took breakfast. After breakfast, we continued partying almost a week. Then my worst New Year celebration was, let me try to remember. Yeah, it was this year. It was actually my birthday. I was working almost the whole night, and after that I went to sleep. I did not dream anything, I just slept empty sleep. There was no dream, there was nothing. That was the worst year celebration. Thank you.
Like the worst for you, but you will have a blithesome year ahead of you. Anyway, let me call on Toastmaster Habib for the next.
How much more?
I can have one more, right?
We're actually supposed to start evaluation session now.
So, no?
It's already up. He's already up. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's feeling bad, right?
It's getting Okay. Your question is, what is that one thing that you want to accomplish this year, 2015?
Topic Master of Ceremonies, ladies and gentlemen. When I joined this Toastmaster club, I had one vision, and one vision only: to be the best speaker in Bahrain. Speaking of the best speaker in Bahrain, which means beating up, literally, the past speakers. The ones who had reached the finals, the ones who created awesomeness in Bahrain. I wanted to be this particular person who draws the attention of everybody in Bahrain. And when I started this year, when this year started, on the 1st of January, I said to myself, with the help of Rafiq, I will improve, and I will be the best speaker in Bahrain, hopefully this year. And this is the one thing I'm concentrating on now. And I wanted this to be forever. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, that's it for my part. Back to you.
Thank you so much. That was a very delightsome Toastmaster session. Moving on to our general evaluation section, as I have said before, or I didn't. Our general evaluator aims to enjoy life, to enjoy whatever life gives them. And I believe everyone should start and enjoy life. Toastmaster Farada with his general evaluation. Please come up here. Yay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters. I'm going to have to wrap things up a bit quick, so I'll start with how the meeting started. It started at 7:30, everything went well. Good job, Hassan. Round of applause. Timers report for speakers and table topics, please. Toastmaster Nasreen.
Good evening once again, everyone. For prepared speeches, Toastmaster James finished at 7 minutes 5 seconds. Toastmaster Khalid finished at 3 minutes 32 seconds. And Toastmaster Rafiq finished 7 minutes and 31 seconds. Only Toastmaster Khalid is disqualified for prepared speeches. For table topics, Toastmaster Rukeya was at 2 minutes 7 seconds, Toastmaster James was at 1 minute 16 seconds, and Toastmaster Habib was at 1 minute 18 seconds. No one's disqualified. That's it. Over to you.
Thank you. Can I have the grammarian's report? Now evaluators. Voting.
Just to remind everyone.
To vote.
And give it to me.
Speaker and
Yeah. You may all now vote for best speaker, best table topics, and
Give it to me.
yeah, I'll give it to you. That's it. Now it's evaluations. Now, may I have the first evaluator, Toastmaster Rukeya?
General evaluator, fellow Toastmaster, and my speaker especially. My speaker did a good job and choose the best subject. Honestly, when they say James will be mine, I have to evaluate you. I say, oh my God, he did some. Your speech is very good because you are taking some subjects. Honestly, I don't know about it. Like the last times you did for drugs, it was wonderful. Moving to our speech today, you start very well speech, and your speech was very organized, and you have the very eye contact, and you did natural eye contact. As you're saying, but I have some recommendation for my speaker. As you're saying, for example, the lady sitting on the street, and you are starting as I walk in the city. You have to say, as I walk in the city, and I saw the lady sitting and somebody's crying for her, and some papers, putting some papers on your hand is like putting the money in her hand, and they saying this money is coming double. It's coming double. I cannot do it by my hand, but it's coming double. And saying the two guys take it from her and run away. Like, as I'm audience here, it's like taking from her and run away. It's like some movement in your hand, because this is what becomes story. It's like taking from her and run away. The second thing is like your voice. Sometimes I cannot catch it there. It's like going like you started to say the cats. We are free in that Kenya. We have 3 types: beaches, beach doctors, and the third one I didn't hear it. Your voice should be louder, and honestly, your topics was organized, but you have to put some sources, like some source in your speech, like doing the movement, not stopping like, ladies and gentlemen, as I'm going at once. No, it's like, ladies and gentlemen, now we are friends. Use your hand and move it like we are friends. It's not as we are friends. It's we are friends. It's like showing the audience, yeah, we are friends. And my hand is like, I'm giving you the power. And everything was good. I will recommend you to, before you are doing the speech, read all your manual, because sometimes the stance and movement is showing you how to how to speak from the audience. Like I will start from here and going to the here, and it's like I don't know how to say it because, for example, if I'm doing the speech, I'm coming and organize myself. Okay, I will start from this point and going to this point and stop myself in this point. So everybody's seeing me. So everybody's have the eye contact with me. Sometimes here they don't have eye contact with you because your eyes was only for this side. And you passed to next project. Congrats. And because
Now, for the next evaluator, Toastmaster Najla.
General Evaluator, fellow Toastmasters, there are no guests. Fellow Toastmasters, good evening to you all. 5 stars. 7 stars, sorry, 7 stars. Just from the beginning itself, I knew exactly what the 7 stars was, and I'd like to say that the speaker, Toastmaster Khalid Ismail, was extremely blithesome. I felt jealous because I wasn't part of the XCOM when he was praising them. And I loved it how he started with a smile. To catch everyone's attention. To make them smile too. Secondly, when the moment he said, okay, everyone who are not the XCOM, please rise up. That is very interactive, and that's a plus for his project. He was very positive. He pinpointed each person, saying the VPM did this, VPPR did this, is going to do this, the president did this, the treasurer did this, the secretary did this. He pinpointed everyone, and he listed all the good things. It was very creative, his title, the way he collected all his ideas. It was very creative and it had a lot of objectives. Now, to make the speech even better, I'd like to recommend that time. Practice with a time with your phone next to you. Put on a time stopwatch and just practice your entire speech with that stopwatch on. So why I'm saying this is because, not because you went over time, but because it's to remove the fillers that he had in the beginning of the speech. I noticed that it had a lot of fillers in such a sense where he prolonged the beginning to get to the point so that he would waste some time. And I would just like to recommend that he would not. We would try to lessen that and just to put in more personalization, because that was one of his objectives. And he started his personalization by talking about Toastmaster the stream first, but then he saw the light turn red, and then he ran out of time. See there, that time there is a very big aspect. So if he wrote his speech and then practiced with the time, he would have made a lot of efforts, and he would have continued on to excel with his objectives. Aside from that, there is also to leave the bottle. For example, to leave the bottle when you come in, to leave the bottle down here. Okay, first you show it to everyone. Please put down your hand, put out for a toast, and then put it down. Talk, and at the end you pick it back up, and this is a toast for you. So that he could emphasize with his body movements, capture everyone's attention with his body movements, and not be restrained. I know this is probably not what you would prefer, as how he's looking at me right now. It's not what you prefer, but this is the initial way of how toasts are usually made, especially in a Toastmaster environment. So with that, it was an amazing speech, very great, a very good toast. He needs to focus on time, removing the fillers that he has, personalize, and of course to leave the bottle at the side. That's back to General Evaluator.
And now, last but not least, Detail Ahmed Mizmoor.
once upon a time, there was a beautiful family. My own experience with that family is a very emotional part of my life. A mother, a father, and a son. Mr. General Evaluator, my dear fellow Toastmasters, and the speaker in particular. Storytelling is a wonderful art. Learning to tell stories is a beautiful experience. How many of you have watched in the BBC the program Storytellers? Or how many of you have listened to the BBC at least once or twice about the program Storytellers? How beautifully you can listen. Sometimes you feel like crying when the stories are told. Today, the speaker attempted a story, personal story, a wonderful story, how it affected his emotions as a public speaker. Speaker added ample characters, that is father and son, and how it affected his performances on the stage, and also how he treated his father without knowing that his cheering him is the best part of his life to come up in the life. The story itself is surrounded the speaker because it is his personal story and it was having ample incidents to mention, create the feelings of sadness, happiness, and also hatred. These three emotions were well plotted into the story. Coming to the storytelling technique, that is what I started about. The speaker straight away started the story with my father, and I was doing the speech. But what would have been ideal? He could have created the story in such a way that there was a beautiful family of a father, a mother, and a son. And the son was very ambitious in life. And at the end, having told all those emotions about hatred, shouting, and getting angry, and he becoming sad and crying, etc., could have finished and it could have told, ladies and gentlemen, father was my own father, and he was the son. That could have added more emotion to the feelings to the story. Having said that, you can accommodate those recommendations in the next project. Wish you all the best.
Thank you, my dearly beloved evaluator. Now, for our grammarians report, timing of evaluators, please.
Good evening once again. First of all, I'd like to apologize to everyone when I had several mistakes with my timing device. I mistimed a little bit, but overall I got everyone's time. Toastmaster Rukeya did 4 minutes and 31 seconds. Toastmaster Nedda did 3 minutes and 5 seconds. Toastmaster DTM Ahmed Rizvi did 3 minutes and 14 seconds. One disqualification, which is Toastmaster Rukeya. Over to you.
And now, grammarian, please.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, once again. The word of the day was blithe.
Live.
Blithe.
Blithe.
The, not the.
Live.
Yeah. And it has been used for 11 times, and I'm not satisfied. Because last time I got 28. That is not encouraging. Next time when I come up with an adjective or adverb, just eliminate every adjective in your sentence and put the word. There are several mistakes, and they is saying, it should have been, they are saying, your topics was, should have been your topic was, your eyes was, or should have been your eyes were. I did not pay attention for the quotations. Language was used, standard, slang, not slang. Yeah, standard. The accent, American, Asian, Middle Eastern. That's it. Thank you.
You may all cast your votes for voting Najla and Mita Mahrouj. And for the Archon's report, please.
Mr. General Toastmaster Arada, I'd like to pinpoint the pause fillers that have been done in this meeting, starting with the speakers themselves. Toastmaster James, you had 11 pause fillers, sadly. For Toastmaster Khalid and Toastmaster Rafiq, you had no pause fillers whatsoever. For the table topic session, Toastmaster Ruqayya, you have 2 pause fillers. Toastmaster James, again, 4 pause fillers. Toastmaster Habib, you have not had any pause fillers. For the role players of the day, starting with Toastmaster Neda as the MC, you have 1 pause filler. President Nasreen, you have 3 pause fillers. Mr. General Evaluator, you have 6 pause fillers yourself. And for me, I have 2. And for ceremony, as the table topics master, you have 1. Last but not least, for the evaluators, starting with Toastmaster Ruqayya, you have 2. Toastmaster Neda, you have 1. DTM Ahmed Rizvi, you have none. With that, I conclude my report. Over to you.
Thank you to my dearly beloved role players and everyone else. The meeting started off well, everything went well, the meeting was great, and I return the control back to the Master of Ceremonies.
Thank you so much, General Evaluator. Well, this almost concludes my role for this evening. Thank you all for being very attentive and very supportive, for singing along with me. And can we do it one more time? All acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind. Thank you. All acquaintance be forgot and all that to sign. See, now you all know what all that sign means. I return the very heavy Hannibal lecture back to the President Toastmaster Industry. Thank you all. Thank you. You're very welcome.
I'm coming.
Take your time.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Neda, for singing beautifully. Please stay here.
I'll stay here.
Yes, 1 minute. I'm sorry, give me a couple of seconds. This is disqualified. And this is disqualified. Should we just, Uncle, just to check with you, should we just go for table topics since there are 2 disqualifications, 1 in each category, I mean 1 disqualification in each category? Best speaker and best evaluation. There's only 2 competing. So should we continue or
Yes.
only compete with table topics?
Continue. If there's only 1 person, then
No.
we shouldn't. But there's 2 people, like 2 contestants.
Okay. As you wish. Please put date. Right. Thank you everyone for coming today. Actually, can you give me that envelope that's right in front of me? Like there's an envelope. Yes, that's the one. Now moving on to the award session. before we present the awards, let us first present one very special award to Toastmaster Ruqayya. Please, Toastmaster Ruqayya Award for achieving Smedley Award for this term 2014-2015 for Young Adult Toastmasters.
One, two. Can you guys move this way a little bit? No, this way. Yes, yes. No, that way so you can. So the banner is in the center. Yes, beautiful. Thank you.
Okay.
There is match between them.
We will put this up later. We need the same time. Okay. So yeah, later. So thank you everyone for helping and making sure that we achieve this Smedley Award this term. Now finally, the awards. Now let's do what we usually do. Evaluation first. Best. Yes, you want to do yes. Yes. Yes.
For best evaluator, we have drumroll please. Toastmaster Ninja.
How did this work, this contraption? The red button?
Yes.
Okay.
Not the red button, not the red button.
Oh.
There's a red button, there's a red button.
This phone is
That's for recording right here.
Yeah.
The silver button.
The big gigantic one.
I think it's on.